On October 29th, 2023. I am your host, Asa. Of course, with my other hosts, I have Kay Fabulous from No Bones About Wrestling, and we have Dylan from Last Week in Wrestling. I'm pointing the wrong way. We have Dylan from Last Week in Wrestling joining us also, and we're gonna have a good time talking about Halloween Havoc '97 today. Well, not just talking about it, watching along with Halloween Havoc '97.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir. Very excited.
I'm gonna take one.
Couple of big matches this evening for this. So
Taking one flaming bite of pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're running away. Oh, you're getting your manual, your almanac.
My manual for life.
You're going to show the audience what your manual for life is.
2000 Wrestling Almanac and Book of Facts. It served me well.
Don't leave home without it.
We'll go over the card here very briefly. We'll just give people hopefully time to come in if they want to watch live with us, and then we'll get started at some point soon here. So opening up, we've got Yuji Nagata from Japan taking on Ultimo Dragon, who is trained in the Lucha Libre style. That's a good match. We get Chris Jericho taking on Gedo. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. I haven't seen this match in a while. And he is from Japan as well. And as I remember, that's a pretty good match. It'll be fun to see WCW Chris Jericho here.
yeah, this would be wild to see that.
And then a fantastic match. It's title versus mask. Eddie Guerrero puts the Cruiserweight title on the line against Rey Mysterio Jr.'s mask. They had to do quite a bit of cajoling to get Rey Mysterio Jr. to agree to this, but eventually they did get him to agree to it. I'll talk a little bit about that later.
Well, good. You have me intrigued.
Then we have Alex Wright with Deborah McMichael taking on Deborah's husband, Steve McMichael. And
What?
he's a cuck. He's a cuckold.
Oh, another cuck
You
in
gotta
the
go to
land.
live.
Huh?
You gotta go to live to see it.
Go to where? Click what?
Live.
Where you
Underneath. Right. No,
No,
right there.
Thank you. There we are. Then we have an intergender match. It's a non-title match. We have World Television Champion Disco Inferno taking on Jacqueline.
Is this the first women's match we've seen in Halloween Havoc? I was trying to remember.
Yes.
Okay. Is it the first one in a Halloween Havoc thus far, or just from the ones we've watched?
I believe this is the first woman competing at a Halloween Havoc ever.
Interesting.
Wow.
Historic event.
I believe so. Excuse me while I eat pizza like a monster.
You can be the boy who ate pizza instead of the boy who lived.
We have, oh yeah, didn't even go over our costumes or anything.
I know, you just skipped right over
I
that.
just got right into the match. Well, we'll go over it in a minute.
Mhm.
U.S. champion Kurt Hennig, representing the NWO, taking on Ric Flair for the U.S. title. We have Lex Luger representing WCW, taking on Scott Hall, representing the NWO. We have Macho Man Randy Savage of the NWO taking on Diamond Dallas Page. And it has some sort of stipulation. Basically, it's a street fight. I forget what they call it. They call it something else, but it's a street fight match, no DQ. And the main event is a non-title match. WCW World Champion, NWO leader Hollywood Hulk Hogan taking on Rowdy Roddy Piper in a steel cage, in one of the ricketiest steel cages you've ever seen in your life.
I can't wait to see the steel cage. You've mentioned that.
Looks like it's gonna fall apart.
Yeah.
So for the costumes, ladies first. Kay,
I'm a witch.
it looks like you're a witch. Let's
I'm
see
a
your.
witch.
Let's
There's
see
my
your
witch's hat.
Looks like you have some bugs in it too.
Yeah, I got some. I got
bugs.
some spiders going on in here. I got some black roses. I got some feathers. I got my skull bracelets. I'm a witch.
You're a witch. So you worship the devil and shit.
Witches don't worship the devil. Witches are pagan.
So who do you worship?
Well, I guess witches are Wiccan, technically, but that's a type of pagan.
So
They worship all of the different gods and goddesses in nature. They're polytheistic, not monotheistic.
well, I'm Harry Potter and I worship the devil.
Harry Potter doesn't worship the devil.
I worship the devil. I'm Harry Potter and I worship the devil. See this on my head? That's from where the devil touched me when he gave birth to me. And this is the wand that the devil crafted from one of the trees out of hell. And this
None
is
of those
the
things are
tie
true.
that the devil sent to earth with me. So
What about that T-shirt?
the T-shirt, I love Halloween Havoc.
Oh, okay.
Harry Potter's a really big Halloween Havoc fan.
Yeah, it's my WCW Halloween Havoc T-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And just
That's
because I love
awesome.
Harry Potter, I need to point out for anyone that is unfamiliar with the Harry Potter stories, none of what he said is true.
Yeah, I don't believe it's true either.
Yeah,
I could be wrong though. I've never read anything,
not true.
so I
Hearing
don't
it
know.
from the horse's mouth. Decide for yourself.
The horse is a liar.
Decide for yourself.
And then we have
And
our
Dylan?
guest.
Our guest, who are you?
I am Taz. I am AEW commentary team Taz, who is of course the biggest fan of MJF, as of course we saw last night him retaining against Kenny Omega. So gotta rep New York strong, gotta rep Long Island strong, and I figured coming out with a different gimmick. I was gonna come out as Paul Heyman's cousin, as someone was nice enough to say about me last night in the watch along that we had. But I was like, I don't know what he would really look like besides what I looked like yesterday, and I didn't want to pull out the same outfit. So I was like, let me get a hat, let me get sunglasses, because I know he wears sunglasses all the time. Now I regret shaving, because I would have had a nice some scruff growing around, but I wasn't
Still
Taz last night.
You make a good Taz.
Thank you. Yeah, so tonight I'm Taz. Tonight I am Taz, which I'm a fan of Taz, so it's nice to pay
And are you
homage.
feeling better?
My throat isn't, but otherwise I'm okay. Body pain
Need
is a
some
lot
tea,
better.
some hot tea.
Yeah, that's probably what's needed. I gotta after we're done here, I'm going to go get food, and I'm gonna go to my old job, my old pizza deli job, and get tea as well, because I definitely need it, as you can hear in my voice, as it sounds terrible, absolutely terrible.
You don't sound terrible. You just sound a little huskier than normal.
Oh, good. Then
Well, it's 1:10.
Say what?
It's 1:10. You wanna?
It is
say what?
just about to start.
Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of
Get,
fluids today.
get your peacock ready.
Trying to.
That sounds so dirty. I will be joining you in drinking a lot of fluids.
Yep.
So get your Peacock account ready. WCW Halloween Havoc 97. We're gonna have a
I just got to
countdown.
press play.
Do what?
I said all I gotta do is press play.
All right, we're gonna have a brief countdown here, and everybody press play. This will be the time, and we'll do some time tags throughout the event for people who come in with us late. All right, so in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Look at Roddy Piper.
I love him.
His daughter wrestles now.
Really?
Yep.
What?
His
I
daughter
believe.
wrestles now.
I could be wrong. Hold on a second. Teal. Nope. Yep, she does.
Cool.
What's her
Yeah,
name?
Teal Piper is her middle name is Teal. Ariel Teal Toombs is her full name. Of
Here's the
course.
set. Yeah, his name was Roderick Toombs, Roddy Piper.
Yep.
And here we see some Toombs. The Halloween Havoc set. It's a pretty good one.
I like the mausoleum. I like the creepy
Yeah,
head.
Teal Piper is the name she goes by. I like the head. That's pretty.
Is this the first year
I
with the
think that might
head?
be my favorite stage.
I think this is the second year with the creepy head.
Oh, they got the polos, the matching polos.
Is that Dusty?
Yep.
Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes, Tony Schiavone, Bobby Heenan. That's a pretty good announce team.
Holy shit! Man, God rest his soul.
Did it say special unadvertised match?
Slim Jim Halloween Havoc.
It's a good announcing voice there, Dylan.
Thanks. Oh, we got Ultimo and Nagata starting it off.
Accompanied by Sonny Ono.
I thought his name was Scooby Doo.
Going Sam Scoob's not at this show.
He looks cool.
He is cool.
Increased amount of pyro for this show already. It's a good sign.
Well, WCW, they were finally a force in the wrestling world, you know.
Oh, I thought they had a Halloween turnbuckles and stuff from far away, but it's Slim Jim. They tricked me. So I guess maybe the turnbuckle posts are wearing Halloween costumes.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah.
It's not
They're
a
pretending they're
bad
Slim
analysis.
Jims.
With such a strong amateur background, behind the scenes of Sonny Ono, and his words intent on teaching the meaning of respect to the Ultimo Dragon. But that was not the guy. Law in the back of the neck. Ultimo Dragon and Sonny Ono having their fall out. The big thing. Sonny Ono Mexican wrestlers, now they got it. Go ahead and comment break we talked about earlier. But this is only the second.
Oh. Who are you for when you watched this originally?
Ultimo Dragon.
Is that who you're also for now?
Yes. It's awesome.
And there goes Dragon on the
It's a way to start a show.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
To see how this matchup unfolds, but Nagata may try to match Dragon, but this one's for sure. This is a good move right here. He's going to grab him right here. He's going to make the Ultimo Dragon wrestle his match. Right? Dragon knows how to get out of the situation here. And I might not take something else. When you have won as many battles, the Ultimo Dragon as well. You have been befriended with real in public. But I don't know. Did you got to the battle that circumstance? It's the winning situation. All this stuff today. The Ultimo Dragon have what, 9 or 12? He had the gate round, but he can't the WCW time. This matchup is huge.
What's the other guy's name?
Nagato.
Yugi Nagata.
The winner of this matchup.
I don't think I've seen either of these
Yugi or
before.
Yuji? Say what?
I don't think I've seen either of these guys before.
No, I don't think you have.
Ultimo was in WWE for a bit.
Like back in the day or recently?
Yeah, 2000s, around the 2000s. He showed up for like a few matches here and there.
Okay.
I know he was also in Here Comes the Pain, the video game. And I think he was also in WWF Just Bring It video game as well. As a playable
Some
character.
good background knowledge, still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't start watching wrestling till like 2009, I think. Maybe 2010, somewhere in there.
These men were both in WCW NWO Revenge, one of the best wrestling games ever made, if not the best wrestling game ever made.
Revenge, right?
Mm.
You like Revenge more than No Mercy?
Revenge has a great roster. I mean, it's got like everybody on this pay-per-view is in it. You know, Chris Jericho, Bret Hart, Sting, Hogan, Roddy Piper, Goldberg, DDP, the Giant, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, etc. It's just a great roster on it. A great engine and a great roster. Let me tell you where we are.
Cross out.
If you're just joining us, we are at 8:53 into Halloween Havoc 97. Welcome. Watching Yugi Nagata versus... Oh, nice Dragon Screw there by Ultimo Dragon.
I think that's one of my favorite moves.
Dragon Screw.
Yeah, because when it's done well, it looks so good. Like, so good. There's a few guys in AEW that do like a really good, solid dragon screw. Andrade is one of them. His dragon screw looks really good.
Ooh.
Raven Squawk.
There's Maven. Is that Perry Saturn?
Yeah. Bam! Look at that moonsault. Perfect. This is probably the second best match on the card, I bet. All right, DDP Savage is pretty good. Very different It's a brawl, you know, just a good fight.
We also have to give a little bonus check to the guy here because he feels he's on tape in Japan because of what happened to him in Sunny Owen. So, literally, thinking about what
Yes.
just here and Halloween Havoc.
Hi, Billy.
Raven Misfit, whatever you call him.
Little baby.
There's a lot going on here.
Look at that little pudding.
Pain in the ass.
Sonny Ono, Nagato's manager, eventually, I believe he sued WCW for racial discrimination.
For what?
I'm not sure what his case was because he was all over the place. And
Yeah, what? How much more?
yeah,
Where does he need to be? That he wasn't, that he felt discriminated.
yeah, I don't know. A lot of people sued WCW, I think, just because they knew that it would get settled, you know? I'm not sure what happened with that lawsuit, but I bet it got settled.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, in fairness, a lot of people were forced to be like caricatures of whatever race they were, right?
No,
Not anymore. Not anymore.
no, yeah,
That was earlier in wrestling.
yeah. Oh, this that wasn't happening.
Mm-hmm.
Take care of your business. Stay focused. He is going right after that arm.
I mean, I think he alleged that,
Mm.
but based on things I've heard, that's not what was happening here. You know, any of that kind of stuff is stuff that he did to play up and get heel reactions, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's not anything he was forced into, supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
It's stuff that Sonny Ono chose to do himself. Like a lot of times he would put on a thicker Japanese accent to get more heel reaction, you know, and things like that.
And now the dragon is in trouble. You know why he did that? He went for his move to put this guy away. That shows me one thing, that he is really in the art of getting you to pay him, and that's what it's all about. You know what I'm about?
Dylan, what do you think about this opener?
Phenomenal.
Pretty damn good, yeah.
Really, really good.
I think Nagata was from all Japan. I think so. Not New Japan like we always hear about now. I could be wrong about that. I know next to nothing about Japanese wrestling. I will be the first to admit.
Well, you know more than me because I've never even heard of All Japan.
New Japan's taking applications right now for wrestlers.
Look how fast. Well, you should try it. You're the one wanting to wrestle. Bam!
No
Look at that.
way.
Everything
I don't want to
Ultimate
move
Dragon
to I don't want to move to Japan.
does. No, they got some arcades in Japan.
They got Tokyo
Yeah.
Disney in Japan.
Dragon Sleeper. Everything Ultimate Dragon does is so sharp. Yep.
Dragon Sleeper. Up. On bar.
Yuji Nagata.
What?
I kept calling him Yugi.
Wait a second. He lost?
I know, that's
I
shocking.
know, right?
What? You're telling me you tapped for that?
The armbar.
The armbar hurts. Don't get me wrong, but
Sonny Ono, martial arts expert. Oh, shit. God damn.
Yeah, that looked like that hurt.
That looked pretty brutal there.
I can't believe
Assassin took it
he lost to that move after all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a hell of a match. It was a hell of an opener.
Mm-hmm.
That
That was a
should have
great
been
match.
Ultimate Dragon.
Where he get like a envelope of money? Is that what that is? Like a gift envelope of money?
I think so.
Yes, I hope. Okay, stop that. Stop that. I got you.
Oh, because everything he had done to the arm, he had worked over the arm, and they said that's it.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. That's
The
bullshit.
Dragon looked so goddamn. I forgot how goddamn good he was.
Mhm.
He looked great.
That's bullshit.
Yep.
He and Buff look a lot alike. No?
I don't even know what I'm going to do. I can't.
Or not Buff, but Paul Roma.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I guarantee I will win. Just like they say, cheerleaders don't belong on the field. All right?
I miss.
Shit.
Get him.
That's Jacqueline.
Man, there's a bunch of people there. They're in Vegas.
Their icon kind of looks like the genie from what is it? Not Arabian Nights. What's that pinball?
Tales of the Arabian.
Tales of the Arabian Nights. Yeah. Doesn't they look like the genie kind of?
No,
The logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This, of course, not Jericho's real theme.
Well, this is before Y2J.
Yeah, they.
This is
No, but they have to remove the music they don't have rights to anymore, don't they?
Right, yeah. They removed the WCW theme and put the Break the Walls Down theme in.
I'm for Jericho
Yeah,
yeah. I'm for Jericho too.
instead of a guy whose name I don't know.
ghetto.
Ghetto. Okay. That's spelled like Gatto.
It's feel like
In the ghetto.
Oh, Ghetto. Okay.
in the ghetto. That's what it is. DDP and Savage is a Las Vegas sudden death match, which I believe just means a street fight.
Right.
Larry Zbyszko is the referee in that one.
Oh, look at this guy. He's set up for karate kick stance.
And Ghetto still has something to do with Japanese wrestling today. I know I still hear his name. He may be a booker or a wrestler still. But he's still in the business. I know that.
Is he part of New Japan's Bullet Club?
He may be. Weren't we just talking about him last night?
Yes, I think we were.
Yeah.
Making a package to bring all three to WCW. Jericho made his reputation internationally.
Some unusual ring gear.
Belly shirt.
Mm-hmm.
This little crop top.
Yeah.
He also in a one-night tournament in 1995 defeated Chris Jericho as well as Fitz from the NWA.
You gotta sit down now. Yeah. No more. No more. Go lay down.
Send me a pizza if you want more. I'll make it one piece.
I'm actually gonna go get a snack. I'll be right back.
That's why he went out and be taking a walk out here. But you got to understand, too, and like Chris Jericho, documented.
Just if you're not synced up with us, we're at Halloween Havoc 97. We're at 2044 into the show.
Right here tonight at Halloween Havoc. Well, he calmly waited for the man to come.
Nice.
Now the opening bell here looking quite good. Look at this kicking. You know, he's always been a very intense individual, has Jericho. But Mike, I even think even more so here tonight. Well, he knows that this matchup against Ghetto is going to be huge to his.
Did the Judas Effect have a different name in WWE? And or was it he didn't do it?
He didn't do it.
Okay.
That's a newer finisher for Jericho, the Judas Effect.
He just did a back elbow. That's what made me think of it.
The 2 count that time. I would anticipate that Ghetto has scouted out there.
Speaking of food, because I know you guys were just talking about pizza. Have you guys ever tried this? Or had these or know what these are?
No, I just saw them for the first time like 2 days ago.
What is it?
It's M&Ms and like popcorn mixed together.
Yes. It
Sounds
is phenomenal. That's what they look like. It's like these little popcorn covered. So good.
Oh, speaking of food, here goes Jericho getting the cat. Such a weird name. But also speaking of food, I tried those raspberry lemonade, Swedish fish.
And
Very good. Very
yeah,
good. Thank you for the recommendation. I saw them at where were we? Walmart. Saw them at Walmart yesterday. Delicious. Maybe better than the original Swedish fish. Maybe.
wow. That's a huge compliment.
Yeah.
That's what I said too.
I love Swedish fish. I gotta stop eating them.
Well, October and Christmas you can. You know, you can eat them because it's the holidays and sugar and all that's allowed now. You know what's a really good snack that you guys might like if you like popcorn? Is those things called popcorners?
Mm-hmm.
There's the white cheddar
No.
ones. There's the kennel ones.
I thought those were good. Oh. What a good surprise match, you know?
Mm-hmm. Chris Jericho was just kind of still 97, was kind of coming into his own. He wasn't, yet the superstar we all know today. He kind of became that in 1998. Is really when he really started. Well, 97 a little, but 98 is really when he started getting super over with the fans. And of course, 99 is when he left. Oh,
Yep.
that was not good.
No. What was that supposed to be?
Frankenstein, I think.
Mm.
Damn.
Really looks like a lion. Lionheart was a good moniker for him.
He landed right on his head, didn't he?
I didn't
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, he landed right on his head.
Ooh.
Jericho?
Jericho.
prior to this second, get off the top rope right there. Great football. I remember so bad things can happen. I really think the worst is about to happen since Jericho. You know, it's like that's another chapter. It's not a creep. That time,
Kangaroo kick.
balance, however, by Ghetto. There's a 4-point touchdown on knee on that Washington. Want to move that work there. Jericho also hit that knee on the speed of just before that. And Ghetto one of a
Damn.
There you go. Pretty good. Very good.
It's bleeding.
Yeah, bleeding.
How's he bleeding?
His Papa Shango sweatshirt. He knows how cool he is.
He has a pen that fights, that wrestles. Did you see
I
that?
saw. Oh, look at that. Jericho landed right on top of his fucking head. I don't know how he didn't get paralyzed. Seriously, he landed right on top of his head. Jesus Christ. Amazing.
The Lion Tamer.
The umpire. Prince here on Friday night. Of course, it was with the Mac wrestling here tonight. From McMichael, just moments from now, are going to be Brent, the big feet, Mongo McMichael.
Who's that?
Deborah McMichael.
45.
Queen of WCW, apparently.
I have never saw here.
He was married to Stone Cold at one point.
Why should I let you
But I steal your thunder. Who is your
That's an accent she's got right there.
That's a threat. Listen up and listen good. I'm listening to Chuck here.
That's her husband.
Listen up and listen good. You don't need me taking credit. You can take down the ring and then roll it. You think you have to credit cards. You can be up to your own.
Give me back that big diamond ring and that Rolex.
First of all, it's not very attractive when you're phone with the mountain stuff when you're speaking. Second of all, I've never seen of giving up my ring. Who's the credit card because I would do what all you do is putting it up to you and your family and all the stuff that's in your life.
Sounds to me like
Wasn't he a football player?
Yeah, he was on the 1986 Super Bowl champion Chicago Bears.
Now he's a wrestler?
Yeah. Pretty decent wrestler. He got shit on a lot. He had some bad matches, but he had some good matches too. So we'll see which one this is. This could go either way. Oh no, this is Ray and Eddie. Shit.
Oh, yeah. If you guys haven't seen this match before, you are in for a treat.
When you play WWE 2K21, this is the first match you play in Ray's story.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
I've never played those games. I've only ever played the AEW wrestling game. Well, except for we started a My GM mode or something. And I think WWE 23. I'm winning. Yeah.
Make no mistake about it. And without a doubt, you can make a still
Miss him every day. Cut way too short.
Yeah.
Probably did. I can't see if he did with the fight of his life with everything else. compared to how quick that Masters did. Like the Masters that thing like.
I'm surprised they put this on so early in the card. You know, it's going to be hard to follow this with like anything.
There's much more that remains to hide of it.
Yeah.
It's like somebody made some change.
God, his arms are so veiny.
He's on the roids.
Yep. All
Unfortunately.
those roids.
Leading up to that point, he had turned his back. Quick attempt at that.
Oh my God.
So quick in the
I'm surprised you didn't. You
2K21
have a
when you play
Halloween
Ray's
Havoc shirt with
story.
this match
Like I was
on
saying
it.
before, this is the first match you play at,
You don't have it?
and then you have
Mhm.
moves.
Oh, you froze, Dylan.
Oh.
Hold on, you're frozen. We can't. I can hear you now. Yeah. All right, so I heard you say
Okay.
after this match, what?
During the match, when you play Ray's story and whatnot, and you play this match, which is the first one in the story mode, you have to do all the certain moves that made Ray. You know, I don't want to say it in case people don't know, but yeah, to see how the actual outcome of the match goes.
That's cool.
And it's really fun.
Have you played that?
Yeah.
What is it?
He said in 2K21. Is that what he said? Yeah, 2K21. When you play the story mode, this is
2K22, whichever one Ray was on the cover for.
Oh,
I think it was
gotta
2K22
check that
maybe.
out.
Yeah, he said this is the first match you play.
That's awesome. I did not know that. Yeah, this match is so good.
2K22.
22.
Yeah, it's all about Ray's story. So you face Eddie now at WrestleMania 21. You do him and Shawn Michaels match when Eddie passed away. Him and Batista, Cyber Sunday, Dolph Ziggler, The Miz. You verse a lot of. You go through the whole career of Rey Mysterio, which is pretty neat.
Oh.
Yeah, he starts ripping it, right?
That's awesome.
Oh, another beautiful backbreaker.
Competition on Nitro, Ray Jr. has a 2-0 edge on Guerrero, and despite that, I still would have to classify him as the underdog in this matchup. So difficult to beat someone of Eddie Guerrero's caliber 3 straight times, and especially in this bout where he has the champion's edge.
Yeah, for those of you who haven't seen it, this is the match of the night, obviously.
Yeah.
The way we're talking it up, this is fantastic. One of the best matches of all time.
This has to be like the match of the year.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is the match of the year in 1997, no doubt. No question.
I don't remember who wins this, so that's exciting. I have a vague idea.
1, 2. There we got it. Got a 2 count. One of your specials is talking on Rick is still and you can see them for wrestling under a different way. Wrestling as Colibri, the hummingbird for 3 years before his uncle decided that he was good enough to take that tradition and grab the match of Rey Mysterio. Colibri translates to the hummingbird. Well, I'll tell you about the hummingbird, but Eddie Guerrero has mounted a tremendous.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Amazing. I've never seen that before or since. This is Rey Mysterio at his peak, pretty much, you know?
Everybody makes Eddie Guerrero is on top of the ball game. He's a headman on every move that he makes. But he's getting frustrated. He's getting frustrated. He's had him. I would say maybe 12.
God damn.
Wrestlers should know that by now. But Ray's going to do that. Ray is not going to do it all. To the point where you would almost have to not Rey Mysterio Jr. out cold to get a win. But look how he's flying on his belly here, trying to get. Rey Mysterio Jr. out cold to get a win. Well, look how he's sliding on his belly here, trying to get to a rope.
Here it comes. Yep. Now, mind you, this is Ray before the contacts. Before the contacts in his eyes, before the mask that wasn't attached to the suit. You know, this is a very young Ray. Very thin Ray, too. Ray doesn't even look that limber.
They can just fly around, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, the hummingbird is a pretty accurate name for him, I think. Maybe not so macho, but
There.
yeah.
And Ray in the top 10 of all time for me, no doubt.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah. But Dylan, you like Eddie better than Ray?
Yes.
Why is that?
Eddie was funnier. He had a lot more of outer ring presence besides in-ring presence. His lucha libre style of wrestling felt like a lot more people could do and learn from. It was a little bit more adaptable to an everyday type of wrestler style. So like your regular high flyers could do some of the moves that Eddie was doing without feeling like they needed that background and training.
His stuff looks like it hurts. You know?
No, it does.
Like way more
It does.
so than Ray's.
Definitely. 100%.
Plus his like demeanor in the ring, like I feel like he's one of those wrestlers that can get his character across through his wrestling.
Oh yeah. intense, dirty heel.
I've seen this match so many times. It's still crazy to me. Well, that looked like it hurt. Those are the cojones. Those are the cojones. Were the cojones, I should say, because now they are no mas.
Trying to get him back in his court now. You have to really reach down if he's going to beat Eddie Guerrero.
See, I like Ray better. I mean, nothing against Eddie. Eddie's one of the best of all time. I'm not trying to take anything away from him. I just like Ray better because I have seen him do so many things that I've never seen anyone else do, you know?
That's very true. It's very true. Ray's ability, Ray is a true luchador styled wrestler.
Yeah.
And that's why it's, you know, if it's between Eddie and Ray, yeah, I'm still choosing Eddie. But like I said, Eddie's ability in the ring as a wrestling performer, whether it's brawler to switching it up to luchador style to mixing it in with average, you know, the everyday man wrestling.
Mhm.
To me, it's the easier. It's Eddie's ability is a lot easier to maneuver through and learn from than Ray. Ray does a lot more technical wrestler, technical abilities than anybody else.
Oh,
And with that, you know, it's a hard thing to learn from.
yeah.
Like Eddie's not doing that. That corkscrew moonsault, Eddie's not doing that. But Eddie might do a cross body move instead, which is someone that is a high flyer and that can do both of those are easier to combine them together than hitting them with something totally different out of the wheelhouse than anything else. Plus, also, I felt like Eddie was a lot more relatable. Like he had China, he had a great couple of promos, character development, on the mic skills, his redemption story with Brock. Like he was a lot more of a relatable character than Ray. Ray, you know, Ray's a wrestler. Ray's a wrestler. Like that's all he is. He lives and breathes that at home, out in public. Like, you know, he went to the movies with his wife and he was wearing sunglasses in the movie theaters because he doesn't want people to see his eyes. And that's just because of that luchador culture. So, like, I could only imagine that he only lets the people in the house see what he looks like. I mean, we all know what he looks like. If you go back a little bit to probably 95, WCW, he's Hootie Hoo. You know, Rey Mysterio Jr.
99.
99. Okay, so 99. And, you know, he's a Spanish heartthrob. He's not Rey Mysterio, the luchador wrestler. But then when he comes to WWE, he goes back to that because that's what we knew him best from.
Oh.
Hey, this match is
What was
better.
also really cool about the game, too, when you play these stories as the superstars, is they cut from game performance to the scenes of the actual match itself.
Oh, that's cool. All right.
Man, Ray wins the belt, keeps his mask.
Got him.
What a match.
Which belt is this? The cruiserweight?
Yeah. Cruiserweight.
The ref's like, oh my god.
It's a neat looking belt. I like all the spikies around it.
Oh,
Oh, poor sportsmanship.
so Ray didn't want to be in this match. Didn't I take it back. He didn't want to have a title versus mask match. Didn't want to lose his match. Originally, he was supposed to lose the match, and Eric Bischoff had to talk with him and get him to contractually agree to, hey, you'll win this match at Halloween Havoc and win the title, but eventually, down the line, you are going to lose your mask. And he had to agree to that in order to keep his mask here.
Right. Yeah. And it was a good one. This match between him and Eddie, WrestleMania 21 and SummerSlam for Dominic Mysterio custody battle are probably Ray's favorite matches of all time. Maybe not the one with Dominic so much, but the other two for sure.
I haven't seen the Dominic one. I don't know if I've seen the WrestleMania one. Nope.
You know, Tony, a little trick or treat coming up. I think it's Thursday night for Halloween.
That is a wild match.
Yeah, that was awesome.
He had Dominic was saying that when he was a kid, the teachers would say to him, like, you okay? Like, we see you crying on TV and doing all this stuff. And, do you need help or something at home? And he's like, no, I'm just hanging out with my dad at work. Like, it's just work. This isn't serious. But the people really don't believe that whole thing was a actual work.
Yeah. Yeah, Hogan and Bischoff here.
Every striation, every girl, look at the feel bad. Because, you're responsible for real bad flop there tonight. They came to see Hollywood through the Hollywood. Absolutely not. I've got a new plan for you, AJ Dillon, and the rest of the corporate chumps at Turner. Here's the deal. It's been quite obvious for the past several weeks that WCW has not been able to provide a safe working environment for the most important man in Hollywood and the World Heavyweight Champion. You haven't been able to do it. You've got guys coming down to the roof on ropes. You've got cages going down in the middle of the ring. It's not safe. And it'll come up bad. For the bad, Hollywood is not afraid of this stuff. I want the world out there to do this. Hollywood would like to replicate it. They can't let it. I won't let it. Because it's not safe for the fans of each side. It's not safe for anybody. Therefore, Hollywood will not wrestle tonight. In any way, shape, or form,
it's not safe for him. It's not safe. And because it's not safe for him and his 27-inch pythons, I don't know if I can let this happen.
That Sting will not be allowed in the building anyway to perform. He can't sell popcorn. He can't come in.
I like how he's talking in the third person to his own company that he fucking runs. That if WCW allows him to do these certain things, then maybe we can allow this match to happen.
Either way, everybody knows that
it's like, come on now.
Well, he's left WCW. He's with the NWO now.
That paper trail to get Hollywood's belt back is intact.
Oh, he abandoned his job?
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm going to take care of business. Just feel real.
Does he have the book? Have you read it?
I don't have the book. I don't know nothing about the book.
Well, it's Piper. Who wants this to happen? He doesn't want any part of you, man.
I was told there would be Halloween facts.
We'll fly. We'll do something like family. Put a name on a fellow line. So either way it goes, we win.
You did a turnip thing.
4 hours. Take my bet back. Legally.
Hey, where's my Halloween facts?
Guts around.
All right.
Inspire.
Halloween fact from Harry Potter himself.
The devil worshiper.
The devil worshipping Harry Potter.
The boots will start to come up.
Did you know
Any other
that jack-o'-lantern did not used to be carved out of pumpkin, but instead, when they began, jack-o'-lanterns were carved into turnips.
They're
What?
supposed to represent the lost loved ones.
Turnips. They were carved into turnips. They carved faces into turnips.
If you've ever tried to carve a turnip or even cut a turnip, they're like rock hard. It's like a beet. It's like trying to carve a beet.
People were much stronger back then.
Knives were much sharper back then.
Knives were much sharper back then.
So then,
And they were meant to
If we started
represent
with
the lost
turnips-
loved one.
how did we then turn to pumpkins?
That part I don't know.
I think because they're easier to carve.
They're easier to carve.
And
yeah,
also-
easier to grow, I think.
Well, too, if Halloween started in Europe as Samhain, and so when it came to America, pumpkins are native to America. They're not a European vegetable or fruit, technically. But so when they came to America, I think they switched to pumpkins because they grow so much easier here. I think you're frozen again, Dylan.
I tell you what, yeah, you're right, Tony. Yeah, Bobby, there's a lot of movement right now in the back. I guarantee you that. Yeah. There's some movement from both camps. That's how
Dylan, are you broken?
Mondo has come out and we wait to see who is going to be accompanying Deborah. It's Alex Wright.
Yeah. Are you okay? Blink if you're okay. Oh, wait, I can't see. He has sunglasses. Oh,
Make sure you look in the lobby in case he tries to come back.
he left just before I had another Halloween fact. Alex Wright dancing his big German sausage.
Ew, you made me look at his big German sausage.
He's already almost in the mindset of going the other way. Talking about the party is on and I'm getting my boots and I'm out of here. This is unbelievable. Bill Hogan in the main event here at the NGM Fair, right here at Halloween Havoc. Man, I guarantee you.
Dylan's gone.
Moving in the back right now.
We'll have to carve a turnip to remember him. There's
Didn't they
Raven
start by carving
staring at
their?
Alex Wright's big German sausage in the flock.
Did they start by carving their initials, or was it always faces? Do you know? Because I can't remember if that was a true fact or if that was a fiction from Purple Stuff
I think that was a
podcast.
fiction.
I think that was fiction also. It was a good one though.
He's afraid to get in that match. That was a bold statement by Eric Bischoff, a dictator dictating.
Get back.
Ready?
Welcome.
Welcome back.
I have another Halloween
Yeah.
fact. Are you ready?
All right, cool. 'Cause I got some things to talk about with these pumpkins. Pumpkins aren't fruit.
They have seeds on the inside.
They're a fruit.
A lot
Scientifically,
of
they're
things have
fruit.
seeds on the inside.
Yeah, all of those things are fruits. Scientifically, they're fruits. Their gourds are fruits.
My school system failed me. Alrighty, so all right, what's the next Halloween fact?
The word witch comes from the Old English witche, W-I-C-C-E, meaning wise woman. In fact, Wiccan were highly respected people at one time. According to popular belief, witches held one of their two main meetings, or Sabbats, on Halloween night.
And what was the other one?
I don't know.
Okay. I would guess the spring equinox.
Yeah, we got the vernal equinox.
Hmm.
So here we got Mongo McMichael versus Alex Wright and his big German sausage.
What?
Alex Wright and his big German sausage. Looking
Is
at his
that
trunks.
like a signature move or a nickname they
No,
give him? Or?
no, looking at boy's trunks. He brought a
What's
big
wrong with his
German
trunks?
sausage. Smuggling German sausage in his trunks. That's what's been going on in his trunks. He's got a big old cock. How many ways do I have to say it?
I thought maybe there was like an indication of like a sausage leg on his trucks that I'm missing. I didn't expect that. I'm not looking at that. You know what I mean? Like,
well, he dances all the time, and he dances.
Yeah, you missed his dancing.
He dances.
no, I watched that while I was trying to come back.
And
it's
puts his
the
cock
thrusting,
forth,
yeah.
And he's got a big German dick in his pants. That's not a Halloween fact. That's just a regular everyday fact.
Yeah, some people are gifted. And they're not Irish, so I guess it's a double win for them.
What about the Irish?
Well, the Irish curse.
The Irish curse, so they say. Oh, no, I'm Irish. I don't buy it.
That limo was brought to the back door, and Hollywood Hulk Hogan and the NWO will get in it, and they will drive away from here, boys. And like
I don't know. I've seen some small dicks in YMCA locker rooms, but I did not ask the men their nationality, so I can't really say.
Anyway,
Irish.
give us another Halloween fact.
Another Halloween fact.
Why the fuck are you looking? It's my question.
Well, sometimes you can't help. Sometimes you can't
No, you
help
can't help it. I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you. There's multiple ways that you can help. Just put your head down, get your clothes on, and get the fuck out of there.
If you put your head down, you're going to run into somebody.
No, you ain't going to run into nobody.
They're walking around naked. They're walking around naked. You're going to run into somebody.
Halloween facts. What's our next Halloween facts?
Halloween facts. According to Irish legend, jack-o'-lanterns are named after a stingy man named Jack, who, because he tricked the devil several times, was forbidden entrance into both heaven and hell. He was condemned to wander earth, waving his lantern to lead people away from their paths. Jack-o'-lantern.
Not knowing who to prepare for, I guarantee this thing has really got into a break of this.
It's a good fact. I knew that one.
I didn't know that. I didn't also know about the turnips either. That's very interesting.
Find out what's going on. Who said what we need? Someone in the back to let us know. Listen, hey, he knows everything. Yeah, but why not? Someone needs to let us know what's going on. Have they left? Have they met the demand? Who Hogan wrestled?
Wait, so why is that dude's wife with the other guy and not with her husband?
Because of the big German sausage.
Oh, that's the storyline?
I know that's the storyline, but I mean, that's obviously why. I think she's just trying to make her husband jealous, you know?
Maybe he has a bigger limit on his credit cards.
Yeah.
Than the other one does.
She's one of those that gets off. She's like Miro's wife in AEW. She gets off on making her husband jealous, you know? Oh.
But is she also hot and flexible?
She's hot.
Yeah, we haven't seen any evidence of flexibility.
And Goldberg.
Oh. Has he not noticed him?
What the hell is this?
This is before Goldberg was the most popular wrestler in the world and shit. The referee has no idea what's happening. Obviously.
Right, he didn't feel Goldberg's shoulder and the back of his calf.
Goldberg just picked Alex right up and put him right on McMichael there.
Like it was a little tissue.
Yeah. That is the only time we see Goldberg, unfortunately, in this show. And he gets some ring. Is that the Super Bowl ring? I don't know what's going on with all this.
Have you ever seen Goldberg's interaction with Matt Riddle in the backstage of a WWE show?
No.
No.
So Goldberg
Whoa.
goes, "Oh, hey, how are you?" And Riddle's like, "What's going on, bro? How's everything?" And he's like, "Good." So they're like yik-yakking or whatever back and forth. And Riddle just keeps saying bro to him, like repeatedly. So as the conversation ends, Goldberg's, "I just want to let you know, I'm not your bro." And Matt was like, "All right, man." He goes, "Yeah, you should stop saying that to me. Like now." I'm like, "Oh my God." Like, Jesus Christ, buddy.
We need to do a Santa's Sleigh watch along for Christmas.
Yeah. You gotta see that movie, dude. Santa's Sleigh.
Where is it? Where is it on, like, Netflix?
You gotta own it.
We
You
have
gotta
it on
own it,
DVD,
baby.
yeah.
You gotta buy it.
2005?
Did you Google it that fast?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Santa's Sleigh. I don't know. That sounds right.
Oh, it's on YouTube for like $3.
With Goldberg?
Oh, I could watch it on Tubi for free.
Oh. All right, cool. Yeah, I know it's awesome. Well, you have to like horror comedies, but it's good.
It's awesome. Yeah, 05, yeah. Bill Goldberg plays Santa,
Commercials.
but the thing is, Santa is evil, and he's a murderer. And he comes to Earth, and he just starts murdering people.
Well, you're leaving out a big part.
What?
He's evil, but it hasn't been evil because he's been trapped by this curse because he lost a
Curling
match with an angel, and so he got trapped for 100 years. 500 years? 100 years. Either 500 or 100 years as being like a nice guy, but now that time is up, and he can go back to being evil, and he does.
And he kills a lot of people, and they have to figure out how to stop Santa from murdering everyone. Very good movie.
It's a good movie. There's several wrestling moves.
Let's see Macho Man here. Let's see Macho Man.
Oh, sorry, Macho Man.